Hey, welcome back to the Automation Show. I'm Shaun, and I want to ask you something personal. That's right. When you woke up this morning, did you already know what the first 10 things on your plate were? Or did you open your phone and spend that first 20 minutes figuring out what was on fire? Yeah, that's what I thought. Today we're talking about that difference between a business that's built and a business that's improvised. Why chaos is not just stressful, it's expensive. So let's kick it off with a story about Sandra. Sandra is a business consultant, 12 years of experience. She's smart, she's good at what she does, and her clients love her. Perfect situation, right? Except Sandra has a problem. Every single day is different. Not in an exciting way, but in a I don't know what I'm walking into kind of way. All too familiar, right? Some days she's chasing a client for a signed contract. Some days she's manually sending invoices. And some days she's just re-explaining her onboarding process to a new client for the fourth time because she never actually wrote it down anywhere. You see, Sandra has a great reputation. She also has a business that couldn't run without her standing in the middle of it, holding it all together in her hands. And she's tired all the time. The worst part is that she keeps thinking the answer is to hire someone. But every time she thinks about training someone, she realizes she doesn't actually have processes written down anywhere. It's all in her head. And she keeps pushing that off. You see, Sandra's bucket isn't leaking at the seams, it's leaking from every crack in the structure. And the structure is chaos. You see, here's that thing about automation. When people hear that word, they think it's complicated. They think robots. They think expensive software that they're never going to figure out. But what automation actually is a decision made in advance. But you never heard it said that way before. I'll say it again. What automation actually is a decision made in advance. When someone books a discovery call with me at Bluecom Marketing, they automatically get a confirmation email. They get a reminder the day before, a reminder an hour before. They also get a short intake form so that we're prepared for that time together. That's not complicated. That's just, I made a decision once, I put it in the system, and now it runs without me touching it. That's it, a decision made in advance. And the beautiful thing is that once you start doing that, your brain gets quieter because you stop carrying all those things in your head. The system carries them instead. Here's your rhyme for the day. Now, here's the real difference. In all the 15 years of work that I've been doing with automation and CRM and building these processes, I see two types of business owners. The first type is reactive. That's the most people that haven't put any automation in place, that's who they are. Every day is a response to whatever happened yesterday. They're always behind, they're always catching up, they feel like that they're doing a lot but never getting ahead. The second type is a complete opposite of that. They have a system. Their leads come in, they get handled. Their clients get onboarded the same way every time. Their invoices go out on a schedule, their follow-ups happen automatically, and they might be just as busy as the first person, but they don't feel chaotic. They feel in control. The difference is not intelligence, it's not even effort, it's structure. Now, we look at this leaky bucket concept. In that case, it doesn't just lose water through missed follow-ups. It loses water through inefficiencies. Every time you do something manually that could be automated, that's time. And time is the thing that you know right now that you're actually running out of. Now, there's three places to start in this, and we're going to start thinking about Sandra's situation. So if you're Sandra right now, and a lot of you are, admit it, a lot of you are, here's where I'd have you start. First, look at your onboarding sequence, if you even have one. Every new client should get the exact same experience. Welcome email, contract, intake form, first call booked, set it up, done. Now, the sequence could be different for you than someone else, but the idea is they get the exact same experience. Second, if you do appointments, appointment reminders. If you're still manually texting or emailing people the day before, stop. That's an automation. It should be hands off. And third, invoice and payment follow-up. If you've got money sitting in unpaid invoices right now, part of that is because nobody nudged the client. Automation can do the nudge for you, politely, repeatedly, without you feeling awkward about it. 3 things right there. Pick one. Build it this week. And that's how you're going to start to patch those chaos cracks. This all comes down to a mindset shift. And I want to leave you with something. The goal of automation is not to make your business run faster. The goal is to make it run without you having to be the engine. Because when you're the engine, you get tired. Because a lot of you right now listening to this are the engine. You are the follow-up system. You're the reminder. You're the invoice clerk. You're the onboarding experience. And when you're tired or sick or just need a Tuesday off to be with your family, all of that stops. You see, this concept of leaky bucket is one that allowed me to build out a more focused educational series. And I'm giving it away for free. So if you're listening to this and you want to understand these different areas of the leaky bucket and how it's going to apply to your business, how do you fill those holes and build a system where your prospects and clients stick around and don't leave, you need to go to the leakybucket.ca. It's completely free. Just go over there, drop in your name and email. It's going to unlock all 6 of the audio series there. And by the end of it, you're going to have a clearer picture of what you should be focusing on. So as we wrap up, I'm going to talk about what we're going to talk about in the next episode. We're going to be talking about that client journey leaks, right? The journey your client's going on and where is that leaking? That's the part after somebody says yes, because a lot of businesses think that the work is done when somebody becomes a client. Well, here's the spoiler. That's actually where most of the retention either happens or falls apart. I want to thank you for listening to this episode of The Automation Show. I'm Shaun. Thank you for being here with me, and I hope that you have subscribed already. If you haven't, go do it right now, because there's going to be a lot of really good information coming up in future episodes. Until next time, keep growing your business, keep having fun, and we'll see you then.
This episode of The Automation Show is brought to you by Blue Cow Marketing. Blue Cow helps small businesses clean up messy marketing and build simple systems that actually work. Things like better customer journeys, workflows that keep your leads engaged, and fewer things slipping through the cracks. If your business feels busier than it should, Blue Cow helps you get your time back without hiring more staff. Grab a free clarity call at bluecowmarketing.ca and see what your business could feel like with better systems behind it.